Hello, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're listening to me um, within Nigeria and across the entire world. My name is Augustine, and today I'm here to give us a quick presentation concerning what we should be expecting shortly and about the Kringle Society. And I'll be talking in summary a bit of details concerning the merchant application that will be coming live next month and the terms and conditions that are required for you to be a part of us within our community. Now, before I would do that, I would want to share my screen and then quickly explain or detail, summarize what we are as a community or a society. Now, our name is called the Kringle Society, and some people do not understand what society is. Society means a group of people that has an agreement or that has a common goal. A society are a group of people who come together and has a common objective. It's as simple as that. That's what society is. And we also have a common objective. And our common objective is simple: to eradicate poverty on a global scale. One thing that so many people do not understand is that poverty is artificial, and God created humanity and gave humanity everything there is to survive. But then there are some people who are, in quotes, elites that decided to compromise what God had actually given us. And so far, they had created what we call artificial scarcity. And over time, you get informed or properly educated about global politics, finance, and how our community intends to restructure humanity and then make it a place where people can live together with love and respect. Now, let me share my screen and then quickly summarize and then call it quits. So please, if you are listening to this video, the reason why this video is on is simply because we would want you to be a merchant within the Kringle Society, and then after you have watched it, make your own conscious decisions if you'll be a part of us or not. So, like I said, let me share my screen. And I think my screen is now being shared. Now, before I come into this place, um, let me quickly show us something. Now, what is that I would want to show you? Before you log in, this is the content you will see. Now, we are a community, we are a private community, and we are not under sponsorship by any government or banking system across the entire world. We are not funded by the Federal Reserve. We are not funded by the World Banking System. We are a self-funded organization, and we are also neutral in standing and lawful across the entire world, meaning that we agree with the governments across the world. They do their thing, and we also build our system in harmony, in agreement. This is who we are as a community. And we are going to quickly discuss about this content one step at a time. Now, this is COVID. It's actually the C word. I wouldn't want to say so much because it's obvious that YouTube has a censor or a program that when you hear about that, they can censor your videos. So this is the C19, and a good number of people has their own ideas about it. Now, our own ideas and understanding about it, you'll find it from here. Another thing is logging in. When I log in, you'll get to know. But then let me come here. Goodwill. Now, this is actually who we are. Like I have said, the Kringle Society, and we are a private organization, and like I said, goal to eradicate poverty and a global sharing and eliminatory society. Now, another acronym is what? TBC, the billion coin. Now, this is our medium of exchange, which we use for buying and selling amongst ourselves. So when you come into the community, you shall be educated and well tutored on how to use this to grow your business. Now, on your own, you could take your time to read through the mission statement to have a very, very good understanding about us. Going forward, these are the two ambassadors as at now within the Kringle Society. This one resides in the United States by name Stephen Caffey, and then this one resides in Cameroon by name Bederick. Now, on your own, you could take your time to read through this content. Now, this goodwill has a special place within our community, meaning that out of the funds that are generated within the community, we pick out a 10% to help the indigent ones. Now, when we went about this assignment, we were given about $20,000 for Nigeria and $10,000 for Cameroon. Now, when you look through, you will see pictures of people that are indigent and they are being helped. Now, these are the people that we came across when we came to Nigeria. Respectively, we began with Enugu, then went to Abuja, and then finally we came to Lagos. Now, when you see these are pictures of leaders within the community which are helping to make sure that at least, even though we can't supply everything, we are able to help them to a reasonable extent. These are the things that we have helped them to achieve. And we are still doing much more. So on your own, you could take your time to read through this content. These contents are going to be very helpful. You could watch some of the videos. And this is just a part of what we have to do across the entire world, helping the less privileged or the indigent ones. Now, this is one of it. And on your own, this is a gory site. We are working to see that over time, we are going to take responsibility of making sure that the roads are better. Now, I don't want to belabor the point. Take your time to read through this content. This is just a section of what we are doing across the world. Now, let's go back one step. The next thing I would want to talk about is the merchant location. So let's quickly go into the merchant location. Now, the merchant location, let me begin with Abuja, Federal Capital Territory. Now, I come here and I put Nigeria. So when you come here, you will find out that this is a GPS, and these are ideas of or a cluster of where merchants are located. We are supposed to spread across the entire around Abuja, but then we are still building. So that's the reason why you are watching this video, because we would want you to be a part of us to help us in expanding our base. And as we do so, you would also be well or handsomely rewarded. Now, you would also be educated how this will happen, especially when you interface with us using this merchant application. This merchant application has three phases that you are going to enjoy when you work with it. First of all, you are able to have a wider reach of customers that will do business with you, irrespective of what business you are into. The application is going to give you an opportunity to model whatever thing you have, whether it's a shop, whether it's provision stores, whether it's a pharmacy. It will be a build yourself app. You would model it such that you'll pick up all the items you have and then put the price listing. You will see it on a 2D format, you'll see it on a 3D format. It will be beautiful. People will be able to reach out to you using Facebook, using Instagram, using Twitter, using email, and using your phone number. I don't have all the luxury of time, but then the application is going to be wow. As many merchants you are seeing here, they have decided to accept to be in the application. Now, you have to first of all get listed on the merchant listing section. That is the only way you can be able to feature. Now, let me quickly show you this. This is myself, and this is my organization, the Simple Engineering Consultants. And we categorically specialize on these two contents, which is architectural and civil engineering consulting. Okay. Now, this is my phone number in case you want to reach out to me. Now, there are so many other contents, but these contents, you shall not know them from here. It is only when you log in, you will see comprehensive information, the person who brought them in and the likes. But then, I don't want to belabor the point. I'm just trying to be as timely as possible. Now, there are so many merchants that are here. On your own, take your time to explore them and then see what they have. And then if you need to have anything from them, you can reach out to them. These merchants will feature on the application that is coming up. and they are going to be able to model whatsoever thing they have and then put it online to be able to reach out to the customers and sell the product that they have. So this is a Okay, sorry. I actually fell out of network. My apologies on that. This my network. Well, now back to what I was saying. Let me go back to sharing my screen. And okay. Now I was talking about Lagos. And on this merchant listing section, now I had earlier on talked about Abuja, and I believe you had seen some of the merchants in Abuja. Now this is Lagos. Now, when you look at Lagos, I'm trying to make you understand that it's not something limited to only Nigeria. It's across the entire world, and it is happening concurrently across the 36 states. You know, so this is Lagos, and these are the number of merchants. There are so much. But then they are so much compared to what we want. They are not so much. Now, we have a goal, and our goal is very simple. We are looking at raising over 5 million merchants across the 36 states within Nigeria, which is, within Nigeria. We are looking at raising at least 5 million merchants. Now, 5 million merchants are not much. You may look at it and you think that 5 million are so much. No, 5 million is a tip of the iceberg. We are looking at getting at least 150 million merchants across the entire world before the end of this year. You see, when you call these numbers, you think these numbers are much. They are not much, they are very little. All that is required is going out there to make them understand, because our package is just wow. Our package is mind boggling. Check out how organized our system is. Now, these things come for free. If you are going to be a part of us, we get you listed on the merchant listing section for free. There are no financial responsibilities on your side. When you come in, you get registered, meaning that you have decided to be a part of us when the application comes out. Now, that's first one. I have also told you that there are three things you would enjoy. The first one is a wider range of customers. Secondly, we are going to see categories of manufacturers that are into one kind of business or the other in the application. So if you have something that is similar and the manufacturer is there, you can reach out to the person and do business with the person. So we are building a global village that is linking people across the entire world, irrespective of your location. Whether you're in the United States, whether you're in Dubai, whether you're in Australia, you may like those things. And because the person is a manufacturer, you can request for those things and the person ships it down to you. Your medium of payments, you will decide whether you are taking in cash or you are taking in our medium of exchange. You know, it's a global system. So you will decide on that. Now, that's one of the advantages you stand to gain when you are working with us. You are going to meet different kinds of people on the manufacturer level, on the distributor, major distributor level. You would also meet people that are on the retail level. There are fellow retailers you would also meet. Peradventure, there are some things you want, and where you are getting it from is far away. You could come across those people, and then there'll be a system in the application where you can chat. You can chat people up, you can do a video call, and all those things. It's going to be mind boggling, I tell you. So, you see, I'm just giving you a tip of the iceberg. It's unfortunate I don't have comprehensive details. It's because I would want you to have an idea of what is coming. So, this is Lagos. And then you take your time to look through all this content. Take your time to study, watch it, and then these are just tips of the iceberg. There are so many things you stand to enjoy if you become a part of us, you are going to really enjoy so much. Now, finally, the third thing you would enjoy is working with our medium of exchange. Now, you need to be well informed. So when you are coming in, you come in under the distributor only category. Now, it is after you have been taught, like I said, we're an online system. Because we're an online system, you are going to be continuously educated. There will be a Zoom meeting that we'll be having again and again and again. That Zoom meeting will teach you very well how to work with us. You will be the one to set the category of Kringle coins you'll be accepting. Kringle coins are also are also community currency. TBC is the collective name, and 1 million Kringles make up one TBC. So therefore, we have smaller fractions called Kringle coins, and that is the coins you'll be accepting. You wouldn't be accepting TBC because TBC is actually a big one, just like saying 100 kobo makes 1 naira. This is the system, but ours is in million category. Okay? All right, I think I've said enough on this. Now, finally, let me log in. When I log in, this is when you log in. Now, before you log in, I didn't say something. This is our merchant location. Like I previously said, we're a private, self-regulated, non-governmental organization, and we are neutral in and lawful across the entire world, not under any banking system. You would agree with me that the banking system are beginning to wobble, and we don't know how much longer it will stand before it finally shifts into a gold-backed system, because from my own understanding, it's very likely that the system is likely going to shift into a gold-backed system, possibly in a short while. And then I do not know what comes next. Possibly the third world countries will perpetually remain third world countries for life. But with our system, like I said, poverty is artificial. So we are rebuilding the system to make sure that we correct all the anomalies that has been, put into place by these long-standing institutions and governments per se. Anyway, now, if you want to know more about all these things, quickly go into this public notice. Click it and read through. You will see our mission statement there. You will see our public notice for the public. Please kindly take note. And our article of association, meaning our modus operandi. Now, secrets. Now, there was a time the Security Exchange Commission in the United States saw us. They wanted to understand what we were doing. We declared our lawful standing, and then they saw that these people are lawful and that we have every right to operate freely without infringing upon their rights. So they have their system, we also have our system. All these things, you take your time to explore it. Because of time, I can't look through it. Like I said, I have logged in now. Now, logging in, these are our numbers across the world. We are building into 1 billion and we are doing well. We are doing very well. Quickly, I want us to look into our distribution across the world. This is, after this content, I'll call it quits because I have taken my time to explain. Like I said, we are across the world. We are bringing in merchants concurrently from all over the world. This is Nigeria. Nigeria is supposed to be first place, but then it's second. It's okay. The point is that we have so much numbers and it's doing very, very well. So you'll see all manner of countries. Now you can picture what we are going to look like in another 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now. It's going to be wow. And as long as you're working with this merchant application, you will continue to have access to the growing number of customers and members that are within this our private eleemosynary community. Eleemosynary, pardon my words anyway. But then you understand, it's a system where we do things in common. It's as simple as, it's similar to the church. Now the church and the mosque are a group of people. It's also a society, but then they have a common goal. They believe in a particular governing authority, be it as Christians, Jesus Christ, or as Muslims, Allah. This is how we are. We are a system and we have a medium of exchange, and it's called Kringle coins. So we are a mission with a currency. Some people confuse it. We are not a currency with a mission. We are a mission with a currency. What is our mission? Eradicating poverty. And what are we using to do that? We are using Kringle coins. How will this be done? When you come in, we are going to take our time to educate you in proper, we are going to take time to educate you very well. So I think I've said enough. And in a short while, possibly you want to have an appointment with me, there is something I want you to take note of. That is our brochure. Our brochure is actually out. Now, this is our application and this is our blog. So our brochure is out and it's going to be really mind-boggling. So if you are a part of us, I would also share the brochure with you and explain in details. There is so much you stand to gain working with us as a private community. I think I have said enough. So thank you very much. Let me stop sharing my screen. All right. So I think I'll stop here. And I was supposed to make this very brief. I was supposed to actually make it private, but somehow I decided to make it public. And I see there are 4 people watching me. So I wouldn't want to entertain so many questions because this particular video is actually for all right. I think there was network issue. So my friend and beloved brother says no question because it's self-explanatory. So thank you very much, brother Amici, for taking your time to be with me on this broadcast. And we are going to also have further broadcasts. You know, it is the nature of the Kringle Society to do broadcasts to get you well informed. So thank you and cheers. Till I come your way again some other time. Do have a wonderful night rest. God bless you. Bye.